Boop. Yeah, I'm rolling it now.
Hey guys, we're going to preheat oven to 400.
Why would you preheat the oven to 400?
Because what I'm doing now, so I can actually have time to live stream and work on videos, is I'm going to cook the rest of my meals for the week right now. And we're trying to be healthy, and we got some bananas over here. For snacks, I have bananas and apples. Preheated the oven to 400 because we're gonna make a side dish right now. Some Brussels sprouts.
Not big on Brussels sprouts, bro.
Yeah, but you haven't had these Brussels sprouts.
Are you gonna put some melted cheese on them? That's how I like them. It's like nacho cheese almost, like like the nasty shit that you shouldn't eat.
Yeah. I don't eat that anymore because I'm
healthy. Weirdo.
Trying to get swole.
What a weirdo.
Trying to lift.
What? Dude, you don't lift.
Trying to get swole. So the first thing you want to do if you guys are going to make this, you want to try. This isn't even my recipe. This is Nate's. This is Nate's recipe. You guys will meet Nate eventually. He'll come in a video soon. I wanted to thank everybody for everybody that watched that under construction video. You guys stuck around this long. Well, it's finally going to pay off because I've been gearing up to this point to where I'm going to start releasing videos on a regular basis. I'm not committing to much. Like, I'm going to do a video a week. Okay. I'm going to try and release. I'm going to release a video every Monday until further notice. And then everybody's hyped for Overwatch. That's great and all, but Warhammer Total War comes out tomorrow, so the live stream is going to start for that. So you guys can play Overwatch, and on the other screen you can watch me play Warhammer Total War, because if you want me to decide between a Blizzard game and a Games Workshop game, well, guess what?
Decision made.
Decision made. So all I'm doing with these Brussels sprouts is I'm cutting about 1/4 of the inch.
Can I get some shots of these?
Yeah, of the stem off, right? And then I'm just cutting them in half, and I'm throwing them in the water. They need to sit in the water for about 10 minutes, and then we'll get back to
easy. Oh, don't cut yourself, right?
Yeah.
Don't cut your fingers off.
No, be good, be safe, But if you cut yourself cooking, you'll only do that a few times before you learn not to do it.
Soak them in. Okay. All right.
Alright.
It took forever.
Yeah, the magic of editing. Alright, so those are going to freshen up, and then, you want to be clean as you go. That way you don't... Remember that South Park episode? Cream fresh! And the running joke was, the kitchen was destroyed. Well, yeah, if you cleaned up while you cooked, you wouldn't have that problem.
Right.
So, you want to stay on top of that. Well, that's close enough. So, we're going to be baking these with some leeks. Remember leeks?
Yeah, and big onions. Did you just see him dual-wield leeks?
Dual-wield leeks.
Oh, fuck.
Berserker stance.
He's fucking... Wow. No, you're throwing water everywhere.
Water everywhere. Alright.
I got some leek juice in my eye.
Oh, no. That wouldn't be the first time you got some juice in your eye, would it?
No.
Oh, did I seriously get you?
I'll be okay.
He's holding his eyes.
No, it's okay.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
I'll be good.
Wow, that's really hard. That's what she said.
These cheers don't fall.
Wow, these are not tender at all. These are...
Yeah, they look pretty rooty.
Wow. Man, I've gotten leeks before, but these...
You use the outside of the leek?
No, I normally chop these up, but these ones are like...
Why are they so hard? Yeah, the other ones you had were a lot softer.
Wow, okay. Yeah,
I don't think those leeks are ready yet.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these.
Use the outside of the leek.
That's okay.
Yeah, fuck leeks.
That's okay, fuck the leek.
Fuck leeks. That's what I'm saying.
I have a shallot.
We have a shallot, bitch.
And I've got some red onions, so that's what we're gonna do.
What's shallot?
A shallot's like an onion. I mean, it tastes like an onion. It's shaped a little bit differently.
God damn it.
That's really all there is to it.
I wish they'd just call them all onions.
And well, you know, I found that out too. I was like, oh, look at this. It's a shallot. Let me see what difference this is. And you see this little part that's ripped off. Like I ripped it off and took a bite of it. I'm like, this is an onion.
This is an onion. This is a small
This
onion.
is a fucking onion. It's shaped differently. Like, I'm sure if we were going for presentation, you know, we wanted things to look a little bit different.
I mean, obviously in the recipe, I would list shallots because it sounds fancy.
If the recipe calls for shallots, you know, so we're gonna make this fancy by adding a shallot because it's not an onion. And here we go. So
I see. It's a shallot, bitch. Yeah, you need a sharp knife too.
well, you know, I have to work with what I got.
Yeah, you're doing great.
One thing at a time.
I just don't want you
still
to,
putting things back together.
I just don't want you to cut your tiny little fingertips off. How are you gonna play Total War Warhammer if you have your tiny little fingertips cut off? Well, I guess that'll be just like them because you'll be leaving blood on the battlefield. Maybe you should cut off some fingertips. It would be more hardcore. Yeah, you could put it in the record for
blood
when
for
you
the blood god.
Okay. What's that? Oh, I know what that is.
Garlic. And some garlic. We're going to cook with garlic on a couple of dishes, actually. So I'm just going to leave all that right there.
Man, garlic is a pain.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could buy the minced stuff if you wanted to.
No, you should mince it yourself, yeah.
See, you just press down with the flat of the blade.
Look real easy.
And then you can peel off the stuff you don't want. And then it makes it a lot easier to chop up.
And everybody's thinking, maybe it's because you're so big and strong.
Yeah, true. True. I do feel big and strong. You asked me where I got these cuts.
Yeah, where'd you get them?
On my hand, the reason I'm wearing the Band-Aid.
Is that a brace?
Well, I got a new job.
Did they install you a mechanical finger?
No. The only time I got really cold was when I fell out of the boat, or I should say the raft, while we were disembarking. I went whitewater rafting last weekend.
Oh yeah.
Went with the new job that I've got. It was like a company outing. So it was fine. Everybody got really trashed and except me because I was treated as more like a workout kind of deal because you know I was looking forward to it. I had a great time. We went down the Wenatchee River.
Wenatchee?
Yeah,
with a W?
It's here in the state of Washington. We did about 17 miles in 2.5, 3 hours, so we really weren't going that fast. You know, we only did like a level 3 on the rapids with long breaks in between. But the guide, because it wasn't my first rodeo, because I've been rafting down the Colorado. The guide was so impressed, he invited me out to this thing that's like invite only in September. So hopefully, if I have a GoPro by then, you know, we'll do that, and I can actually take some footage. Because I had a great time.
Let's all go whitewater rafting together.
You know, the rafting was great. The highlight was getting to see a bald eagle and an osprey battle it out over the boat. Like
I mean, obviously,
above there.
We all
were
know.
Fighting for like 3 minutes.
We all know who won that one.
It was
you know.
awesome. Oh yeah, the osprey ran away.
Yeah, obviously he was like, "Fuck this! I can't fuck with America." Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't fuck with America, baby.
And then the eagle saw that I had my aviators on, and he nodded. We had a moment. He nodded.
He gave you the friendship nod.
That's right. That's right. It was great.
It was like Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Spoiler alerts.
Spoiler alert. It was great. I got the nod.
Sup. Respect. Nice. Everybody loves America.
Tinfoil on the pan like a cross.
Roman cross pattern, got it?
We're gonna need a bigger bowl, and you know I don't have a ton of stuff here, so we're gonna have to use I'm still have to purchase. You know, this is doing this stuff with the bare minimum here, guys. You know, still.
Dude, is that pre-prepared? Did you just cooking show us?
Oh yeah, I did cooking show you.
Oh,
all
man.
this is chicken breast that's been soaked in lemon juice overnight. So we're gonna bake that. We're gonna, you know, put some lemon pepper on top of it, and we're gonna have some really nice lemon pepper chicken. But I need this to toss the Brussels sprouts in. So we're gonna move these to this pan for now. There we go.
That here is soap. Hello, soap. Watch that pan. You're doing a really great job at that.
Oh yeah, it's had chicken in it. I'm about to toss some vegetables. You gotta be clean.
You're doing a really great job. Wow. A strainer. Some sacrifices have to be made.
There we go. Alright, so
Looking good. These leeks just still sitting here being useless.
we'll get some olive oil.
Disgusted with you leeks. Your performance today. Cabinet of spice.
Alright, so you take some olive oil. We need some generous olive oil on here.
Generous.
There we go. We want to get everything fully coated.
It's important when you cook and tell people how to cook that you don't give them exact amounts.
I don't really use exact amounts.
Of course not. Exact amounts give them borders and boundaries.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, you kind of do what you want with this. I found you know, I've used, you know, less oil, but it doesn't seem to cook as well.
Okay.
We're just gonna put them
Right on the
center
pan,
mass.
huh?
And these are gonna take this is a ton of Brussels sprouts. Like if you do, this is enough to feed. This is a side dish for like 3 or 4 days of the week. Okay, so if you're gonna cook smaller amounts, it's not going to take this long. I'm gonna leave these in the oven at 400 for about an hour. If you're doing probably like a fourth of this, you really only want them in there for 20 minutes. Okay, so we cover them first. And I'm going to leave them in there for an hour while they all kind of steam and bake up a little bit. And then we're going to uncover them and put them back in there. I think uncovered for this batch, when I spread them all out, they're only going to need maybe 30 minutes because there's a lot of them. But if you're doing a smaller batch, do about 20 to 30 minutes covered, 20 to 30 minutes uncovered. You want to take them out the moment you see the leaves starting to, you know, crisp up and brown. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and just wrap all this up here.
Yeah, I always take the leaves out after they've crisped up and brown. Fucking leeks. How is it? It's good? No, that shit ain't
I mean, the
good.
flavor's there, but they're so tough.
You know, it's tough.
I don't know. I can't bring myself to throw these out, but I don't know what I'm going to do.
You can use the outside of them, can't you? Like if you cut them, the outside core would fall off. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't know.
We'll figure out. Oh, see, this is what happens when you got a lot going on. Let me rinse my hands off. Check this out.
Rinse them. What? Watch you rinse your hands off? That's pretty cool. Good technique.
Yeah, you like that? Watch me pull the Brussels sprouts back out.
What'd you do?
It's what I didn't do.
This is for the blooper reel.
Yeah, this goes to show you
I
nobody's
fucking
perfect.
forgot that shit.
All that garlic. Oh, we're done. We forgot the garlic. Oh my god.
Should we leave it and just see how many people actually notice that we didn't put it in the first time?
No. I'm
We're like,
human.
so we added the garlic.
I'm human. I make mistakes.
And what about these mushrooms? Those don't go in there?
Oh, the mushrooms are, that's the next dish.
Oh.
Also, sprouts are going. We're going to work on another side. Now, one thing we'll get to is, you know, we're also working sweet potatoes into the diet too, low on the glycemic index, but, you know, still pretty hearty, fills you up.
I like
so
sweet potatoes.
We'll get to those in a minute because there's no reason to pre-cook those because you can just do them in the microwave in a couple of minutes.
You can do them in the microwave.
So we'll show you that towards the end of the video. This is going to be the secondary side, and this is basically just kind of a vegetable medley. See, these are already kind of chopped up, so I'm going to go ahead and divvy them out into two because these are going to be cooked in a cast iron skillet. But I got to get everything chopped up first.
Okay. Seems like a good plan.
Chopping up some mushrooms.
Chop up the mushroom. You know, you can just make them as big or as small as you want. You know, make them how you feel.
Yeah, exactly. The Bob Ross commentary. Thank you for that, Kyle.
Hey, no problem. I'm really feeling a real Bob Ross right now, you know?
Right. Just feeling like, you know, these guys, they kind of live in here. And, you know, maybe they need some friends. Maybe they're just going to kind of, you know, suddenly a bunch of them are going to show up, you know, like the immigration crisis in Europe right now.
Yeah, and you know what? These ones don't rape everybody. It's so mean to say.
That's good. And we got some onions, so we're going to chop up some more onion. Let's do this. There we go.
Whew. Man, did you level up your cooking skill yet, or what?
Yeah. You know, that's the funniest thing. I never actually bothered to level up cooking on my mage. I think my cooking's at like 150. All throughout vanilla. Why did I need to make food?
Yeah, what's the point?
I was a mage.
I make food all the time. I don't need
Why
a cooking
bother?
skill. That's stupid.
Cooking skill.
That's
Redundant.
stupid.
I'm not hearing too much excitement about the new expansion, and I don't know. I'm kind of done with WoW anyway. I really enjoyed it back when there was a talent tree, you know. Now it's a talent bush.
There's a...
You know, hey, pick three. Pick one of three 5 times. There you go. You built your character. Have fun. You know, which is fine.
It's more than
it's
more than 5, but I don't the class. I mean, I play a rogue. There's not like a lot of like mix and match that you can do.
Exactly, and that's what I really liked about vanilla was, you know, you can do some weird stuff.
And there's one spec. I think for PvP it changes. I don't know about other classes, but I don't really pay that much attention to PvP. But.
Right. You know, I really had a good run with WoW. I enjoyed it. I just don't see myself getting back into it. There's so much other stuff out there, like Warhammer Total War. I've been waiting for this game forever.
And what about when you get your virtual reality headset? Donations on for a virtual reality headset, son. Donate now. Watch Nexius, not play it.
Yeah, well, one thing at a time.
Well, you wouldn't be able to play it anyways. Your computer couldn't handle that.
Yeah, my computer couldn't handle that.
Donate to Nexius, new computer day.
That's all. Like I said with the donation.
That's in the future.
That's all coming.
Right.
Anyway, that's why I'm busting my ass really hard at the job that I've got right now.
Just focus on him.
You know, I'm gonna get this thing up and running on my own.
Knocking it down.
And then, you know, once things are running, if, you know, you guys really like what you see and I put up like a Patreon or something like that, okay. But we're not doing that until I've got, you know, a few months of some really consistent quality work on my own when I feel like it's appropriate to say, hey, you know, I'm looking to try and do this, you know, full time. Here's what I can do. I've shown that I can be consistent, but I have to prove that first because actions speak louder than words. Like the comment, you know, some of you guys are commenting, and I replied back on, you know, the under construction video. A lot of people were going, you know, oh, you know, you've said that so many times before. You know, you're right. I absolutely have, and I never really gave up the dream, you know, but a man takes responsibility. Mm-hmm. And you know, when I was in the relationship with Lilo, that was priority number 1. Mm-hmm. You know, everything else was second. Now that I'm captain of my own ship again. you know, there's obviously you can see how priorities have been rearranged. You know. So
hey man, you've been lifting. You've been lifting.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I've been getting back into the gym. I'm trying to get healthy, trying to get swole.
You look less fat.
Right.
You look less fat, I have to say. Yeah, you look like you have lost some weight.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, but like this is just a starting point, man. You know, I've been trying. And the other thing is, you know, like I don't want to say anything too much, but you know, we're gonna do some gaming videos and stuff, and then I'm gonna, you know, I want to do some live action stuff too. You know, gaming live action stuff, but that's all months down the road, months and months down the road. Right now, we're just trying to get back into the swing of things, and this is part of it. You know, I released that video when Lilo and I broke up in November. You know, I expected to, you know, maybe have this thing up in the ground. You know, I expected to do this a couple of months ago. It took me a little bit longer than I thought, but I like to lick my wounds in private. You know, momentum for this day has been building up for months. Every single thing that I have done for, you know, the last couple of months has been leading up to this moment. I've ordered and planned my life in such a way that this is going to succeed. Or, you know, I'll put a ton of effort in it and it won't, but at least my failures will be my own. For no other reason than, you know, I tried and it didn't work out. You know, the last couple of years, you guys that have stuck around long enough, you know, I've tried, but I haven't been able to stay consistent.
There's always been other distractions.
There's been, other not distractions, responsibilities. Okay, and now those
obligations.
Those obligations and you know, responsibilities I am no longer bound to. And here I am making videos again. Weird how that works, huh?
We're back into it.
All the dude ever wanted was to make videos and get his rug back.
Yeah.
Really tied the room together.
Yeah, it did.
Alright, so we got that. Dual wheel cast iron.
Careful. You're gonna break yourself. You better recheck yourself. He's got a system.
Actually,
He changed his mind.
oh, I'm going to use one of these to cover up the first batch. That's why I split them into two, because I'm going to use them in batches. You guys let them steam up a little bit. Let's go ahead and
Don't let him steam.
toss them in some olive oil.
Oil him up.
Black pepper. I typically don't cook with salt. I add salt later because you want to watch your salt intake. And you taste the salt more when you put it on top instead of like cooking it inside. So just like a little sprinkling of salt is enough to flavor these instead of actually cooking it in with them. I do like me some black pepper though.
Black pepper's okay. It's good.
Alright. Remember, clean as you go. I'm done with one of the dishes, now I'm washing it. This way there's not a whole huge load of dishes to do at the end of Cream Fresh. And this way you guys can follow along at home. And, you know, maybe, you know, I always find it's nice to invite a friend over and, you know, cook up a nice meal and hang out and
Record videos.
really helps you get your center, just hanging out with some friends. You know, so if you haven't done it for a while, you know, maybe you can run to the store. The you know, the recipe list for everything is going to be in the bottom of the video. So you run to the store and follow along with the video, and you know, cook one of your friends a nice meal.
Invite a friend over.
Invite a friend over, hang out with them.
Watch the video together.
Watch the video together.
Yeah.
You know, and then
watch it the first time so you're
like that,
prepared, so you can bust out the stuff and look like a professional. and be like, "Hey man, watch this video," and then you make the shit right behind his back, and he didn't even know, and he's watching the video. He's like, "Yeah, that was a really good video," and then you're like, "Boom."
Or don't show him the video. Just kind of bring a friend over. And
they just cook him. Yeah, fuck the video.
Take it for yourself. That's
the
why
video.
I'm making this video.
Just watch
so you guys
it.
can do this. And seem awesome.
Good idea.
I just happen to be cooking all my stuff up ahead of time because, like, I don't have a car right now, so this saves me time. Once we get out, because we're gonna package everything out, different sides into different containers. We're gonna throw it all in the freezer, and then we can just nuke it in the microwave for a minute or so, and you've got a nice home cooked, healthy meal. And it only took you a couple minutes during the day. This is gonna save me time, so I can actually have time to live stream and hang out with you guys.
I can't say I'm glad that you made 2 different side dishes. I thought you were just going to make one, and I was going to be real sad.
No,
like, man.
Well, like I said, there's 3 because we still have to get to the sweet potato.
Oh yeah,
we'll get to that after I cook the chicken when I'm actually ready to eat.
You should just make like some sweet potato pie or something.
I'm not much for dessert. I'll tell you what I do for dessert.
Sweet potato casserole.
Remember you were saying I lost weight? This is why I stopped drinking soda. Like, I don't drink soda anymore.
You can lose weight by eating candied yams.
I eat this. The 85% cocoa. If I get a sweet tooth, all I do is break myself off a little square. And that's dessert. That's the only sweet that I have. You'll notice, like, I'm not really having any grain. There's not a lot of starch with the exception of the sweet potatoes, but that's, like I said, really low in the glycemic index. There's no white rice. My cheat day, instead of going crazy and getting like a pizza or something like that, my cheat day is, instead of having chicken, vegetables, and a sweet potato, I'll have a steak and a white, like, Idaho potato or something like that. That's my cheat day. It's not like going crazy and going to McDonald's and getting a bunch of stuff. My cheat day is still like a relatively healthy meal, but I have something I normally wouldn't have.
Yeah, sounds delicious. I do enjoy steak. It's good.
You had one the last time you were over here. You had one of my
delicious.
Steaks. Yeah, it was good. It was good. And then we went to see Captain America: Civil War.
That was pretty good.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Oh, it was funny to watch. Get played like a fiddle.
Yeah, he did get his shit pushed in. That was pretty good.
And Rogers, ooh. Oh, I felt so American at the end of that movie. Oh, it was so good.
America, baby. Yeah.
Okay, so oh, that's the timer. So with these, you just want to scoop from the bottom, kind of flip over in the cast iron. Basically, you're just going to cover them until you start to see the zucchini and the squash soften up. We'll start turning a little clear in the middle. So these are definitely not ready yet. We're going to cover them up until then. And then our Brussels sprouts are ready to be uncovered because the timer went off.
My, that looks good.
Yeah. I spread them out a little bit.
Even the Brussels sprouts.
Mm-hmm. We leave them same temperature, put them back in the oven. I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes. They might need another 10 because there's so many of them.
Set the timer. Great job.
There we go.
Good button pressing.
And you just want to stir these occasionally. If you stir the vegetable medley too much, you start breaking them up. You know, that gets you smushy. So
yeah. You
only want to stir them once every couple of minutes.
Whoa.
All right, so see how they're starting to turn. Just like a little clear, little clear around here on the outside. So that means you don't want to cover them anymore. And you're still doing the same motion. You're flipping over. See, look how those are nice and cooked. They're going to start to brown up now. We're letting all the moisture cook off. And the cast iron will blacken them as they continue to cook. So here I'm just making sure they're flat, and then I'm gonna, you know, flip them over probably 3 or 4 more times in the next 10-15 minutes, and they should be ready after that. Look at that, see? Nice and brown right there. Yeah, these are good. These are ready right here. Yeah. All right, so we got the lemon pepper chicken. That's chicken breast, white meat. You know, there's not a lot of fat on that. So I normally get my fats for breakfast, and because you're gonna see what I make for breakfast too. And then I also get it, you know, for dinner. So what I like to do is fry some chicken strips. Can you eat some chicken strips, Kyle?
I can eat some chicken strips.
You like chicken strips? Okay, I like chicken strips too. We're gonna make chicken strips out of chicken breast. Slice it ourselves. Brussels sprouts. Okay.
Scraping it off.
That was a bit
very
long.
Easily.
Maybe not enough olive oil because they're really sticking here. But I'm just scraping everything off.
Really?
And then Billy Mays here.
Billy Mays here.
Wait, there's more. You take some rice wine vinegar. Great.
Dump that bitch on there, huh? Are you pickling them? What?
There we go.
Give them an old pickle. Pickle them up.
We're gonna toss them.
Pickle fried. Just thinking about it.
My lids. I'm thinking about my lids. That's what I'm thinking about.
We're lidding. Excellent.
Sad.
Stock them in the freezer.
This is just some all-purpose flour and a decent amount of black pepper. Just kind of mixing that around. Heating up the oil over here. In fact, this is going to take a while to cook. That's still hot. So, need to bring the oven down to 425.
Could have helped you, but I was busy.
It's all right. No, you're busy. You're doing enough for me, man. Thank you so much.
I got one hand in my pocket.
Yeah, everybody thank Kyle for helping out with the video today, by the way, in the comments, guys. Kyle's a good guy.
Kyle's a good guy. No, that's not true. We're back here.
All right, so we're gonna get this party started.
Chicken party. You cutting it into strips?
I'm gonna cut it in half and then cut it into strips.
Okay. Eggs. I love me some eggs. Are you gonna make biscuits?
Nope.
You
No
got,
grain, remember? We're trying to stay away from the grain. I mean, we need
got
a little
flour.
bit from the flour, but like that's about it. You know what I mean? Trying to stay away from.
yeah, but then you can make chicken biscuits.
Could.
I mean, you got eggs, you got flour, you got chicken. You're gonna fry chicken. You got all the ingredients you need to make chicken biscuits. Make a southern breakfast and eat chicken biscuits. Smothered in gravy and then bacon bits. Mmm. And then put it on top of a hash brown. And then deep fry the whole thing after you dip it into some kind of doughy confection.
So that's some hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
In with the egg.
Eggs. Stir it up. Break up them yolks. Give it a good whisk.
Alright, so we want to check to see if the oil's hot enough yet. It is, because it started bubbling the moment we put just a little bit in there. So let's bring this on over here. Get a little bit of egg on the chicken. Throw the chicken down. Throw some flour on top of it. Push, 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 push. I'm actually like really putting some pressure in there. Hitting it really good because we're getting the flour to stick. That looks good. There we go.
Game started. Game's on. Hear that delicious frying sound? Oh, fuck. It gets me going. It gets my heart pumping, and then it gets my heart pumping kind of harder, you know, because it's like, I'm going to need to work real hard to work through this one. Yeah.
I'm frying this up because this diet, I've kind of been working on this diet the last 2 months, and the thing that I found at dinner, like...
That's a real Southerner's diet. Involves fried chicken.
Yeah, well, at dinner I was so super hungry. Like, I would eat the chicken breast, I'd eat a sweet potato, and I'd eat one of the sides, and then I was still hungry. And I talked to a couple people, they're like, well, you're not getting enough fat. And I thought my breakfast had enough fat in it. So you'll see, no, wrong. That's why I still felt hungry. So I was like, well, what can I do to, you know, add some fat to it, but still eat healthy? So we'll just fry the chicken up. So we're frying, and you know, it's not like we're, this isn't Southern cooking, because I didn't use shortening. Yeah. Shortening, frying some chicken and shortening, that's Southern cooking. We're cooking this in just vegetable oil. All right.
We're trying to keep it mediocrely.
Trying to keep the cholesterol under 300. Yeah. Down the fork. That looks good. That looks done. Because we cut them thin enough, and the oil's hot enough. Now you don't want to turn them too much because you know they soak up grease as you turn them. Oh, come on. We're gonna let them cook on that side for a couple minutes. I just want to make sure that I'm sure the chicken's fully done, but I'm not taking any chances.
No chance.
You know, nobody's gonna get sick eating my food for meals at dinner for the consecutive days. Because the great thing about this is I do all this now, put the video up on YouTube, and then when I come home, I'm not spending an hour and a half because I still gotta go to the gym. Right? I get home at I get off at 5, take the bus, I get home around 6. If I have to cook for an hour and a half to 2 hours and clean everything up, that's 2 hours that I could have been streaming or going to the gym. So now I get home at 6. I go to the gym, I eat, and I'm streaming by 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Boom.
Boom.
On a schedule.
On a schedule. What I've been trying to accomplish these last couple of years, here it is, guys. Thanks for sticking around this long. I want you to try a piece of that chicken.
Is it too hot?
I don't. You tell me. What about that little piece right there? It's probably cooled off enough.
It's pretty hot.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't eat it yet.
We'll wait.
But I don't give a fuck.
That'll do. See the all white meat. Whoa, camera's too bright. Oh wow, look at that piece. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Is it good? The reverse blow. That's great. Woo! Yeah. So I was going to show you guys how to cook breakfast, but it's 9:46. And man, I'm fucking tired. I do what I can when I can.
Cooking for
so we'll
2 hours straight.
We'll save you guys. We'll save the breakfast for another video for leveling your cooking up IRL. But we're gonna go ahead and show you the last side.
Breakfast edition.
I'm just taking a sweet potato.
I don't think sweet potatoes take that long to cook in the oven even, so
Magic.
I think they're easy to warm up.
Magic. And then I'll show you what I've done, what I do with them when it's done cooking. Look at all the beautiful golden chicken. Look at all this chicken. Oh man. And then what about, is this coming along? Oh my goodness, it's starting to brown up.
Chicken. Chicken as far as the eye can see.
So let the grease cool off and I'll dispose of that properly.
Obviously by throwing it off the patio. How else do you dispose of things?
You dump it in the woods like like Shake and Carl. And then the trees come and get you. Some of you are going, what the fuck? Watch Aqua Teen Hunger for it. So, that's about it, guys. Like, we're ready. Like, part of my morning ritual has been to, cook breakfast. An excuse to, gets me up and out of the bed quickly so I can take a shower and eat because I'm hungry, I'll probably, like I said, I'll be live streaming Warhammer Total War, and then since I'll be doing that next Monday, I'll release a first impressions video on Warhammer Total War, and then we'll keep up the live streaming because I'm sure I'm going to go balls deep into that game. Like it's gonna, man, because I played the fuck out of Shogun Total War 2. Shogun Total War 2 is on my top 5 list, definitely. So this is Warhammer Total War, so it's, ooh, man, I cannot wait. So we'll probably, people have, over the years been asking me to do review videos, so we'll do a review video on Warhammer Total War, but we'll do it when I feel I've put enough hours into it. I'm not going to be like Kotaku or Polygon. No, the game's too long. Why is it so hard? Yeah, fuck that.
So I played a little bit of the first mission and the first campaign, and yeah, here's my review.
Fucking break.
Yeah, I got into the part where I could display my units, and I started placing them on the battlefield, and then I was like, that's probably enough.
Thanks, Ben Kachira. Like, you're really doing games journalism a great service. Thanks, buddy. Alright.
I thought I'd let the game load up, and I looked at the main menu for a little bit, and then I thought that was enough.
Did you see the Doom video?
No, I never saw it.
Did you see them playing Doom?
No.
Oh my god, you have... Oh,
I haven't watched, I haven't watched any hype on Doom.
Oh, dude,
so.
No. I'm like, Kotaku posted a video of somebody playing... playing is such a strong word for this video. Like, it's what you expect when you hand, like, the 5-year-old kid that's trying to hang out with everybody the controller. Like, that's what happened on the video. It was that
running
bad.
into walls and looking at the corner.
Holy crap.
Getting shot all the time, and they're like...
So, it's not going to happen with Warhammer Total War. Now, I'm going to throw a ton of hours into it. I'm going to give it a good, honest review. We'll have to, develop, ethical review system or whatever. It's not hard. There's standards to follow that most of those crappy gaming sites don't.
Well, it's not like you need like a star system. You can say I liked it because of these things.
Not. And that's the thing. I want to get away from it. Like, we'll do some research on the live stream and we'll figure out what's fair. So you guys want to come over and hang out and help me go through that process. And I'm always open to constructive criticism, things like that. So come hang out tomorrow around 8 o'clock Pacific time. 8 p.m. Pacific time. I'm streaming some Warhammer Total War. Super hyped for it. You and I are going to eat. Alright, so this potato's almost done.
Yeah, cinnamon challenge. No.
How hungry are you?
No, that'll be good. Just one.
Just one? All right.
There we go.
Spread it around.
Yeah.
Is that alright? Am I eating good for the week? The reverse blow. Some of the food's good you make when people are doing the reverse blow. They're trying to eat it so fast. All right, man. Well, thanks again for helping out.
We're good.
And then here. It's you know, it's been a long time in coming, but Nexius begins.